had technical difficulties, man. My dog goes up under the porch. He fucking he unplugged my power. He unplugged my power. Anyway, he's always smart with me. I mean, he go work, he take his money. I mean, he'd invest in stuff. He, CD players, and he was quiet. He was a quiet one. He's always quiet to himself. He met this girl, which is basically the only woman he's been with, and she's a character. She's a real fucking character. I'm here to tell you. I've kicked her out of my house for several times. Just fucking shit falling around me, fucking hairs and stuff. I don't have cats on my ceiling. they literally bring your shit in your house and drop it on you. More gallons and stuff. I see it coming up around the cracks, the walls and shit. The modular they live in. I see it coming up like from under the floors and shit. The shit crawls, it moves. Like I told you, on the bottom of your couches or in your shoes. I keep medicated body and foot powder. I keep it in my shoes and shit. Okay, like I said, they require a lot of oxygen, and you basically got to suffocate them out of you. The ones that are shallow, more gallons and stuff. And unless you live in a fucking bubble, man, you got this shit in you. Okay, I promise you that. Unless you go buy you a motherfucking big bag of salt, man. Get you in a bath. Make that son of a bitch as hot as you can stand it. Alright? Open them pores up. Make that water toxic as fuck with that salt. And even add borax, which is it's another kind of salt. It's mineral. People actually even like mix a little bit of that in that salt water and drink it. Basically. I normally have like chest hair and shit, but like I said before, these things, as grow like little follicles, look like hair, but they use them like snorkels and shit. Okay, so the only way I got a lot of it out of me was absolutely by shaving my body. Okay, I'm honest, man. I want to tell y'all fucking truth. And it's really him that got me waking up. I mean, we were at this place here in Lebanon one Christmas called OHL, packing for Apple computers and shit, during Christmas season. And we'd have to go through metal detectors and shit, And we'd be in there, and he'd start telling me, fucking about all these FEMA camps and shit they're building, these concentration camps they've done set up all over America. If you don't know about them. But at the time I didn't. We'd be standing in line. He'd be telling me how we gotta go through metal detectors and shit, because they know that people like me and him are threats, and that's why they want us inside, locked inside. So when our military comes, starts like killing all of us and shit, I'm thinking, I can go home and tell my wife, I'm like, honey, I think your son's fucking losing it, man. I think your son's fucking losing his mind. And then my son ended up coming from Houston, Texas. Stay with us. And while he's there, and my other son, Josh, he had told me how he'd been watching the reptilian videos with the one that just hurt himself. And that's when I watched them first few times. And I'm like, man, I'm like everybody else. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. That shit could be Photoshop and shit. And, that shit could be fake. And anyway, my son come up, and he was real computer smart. I told him basically look up and show me what my other son was talking about. And he did. Down the motherfucking rabbit hole I go, man. There ain't no cute cuddly rabbit down that motherfucker, I hate to tell y'all. Do not taste that son of a bitch. If you see that son of a bitch, and they behead that motherfucker right then and there. Okay? Enlightenment is not necessarily enlightenment. It can very well be entrapment. Alright? If you don't don't know there's light at the end of the tunnel. You get down that damn rabbit hole. Yeah. So I'm in a little building, man. About like 24 by 24. I basically made my common apartment. I got more dancing room than I got living space. That's the absolute truth. Although I ain't dancing in a minute. I've been doing more of this than dancing. I ain't had the right buzz and the right music on at the right time. Fucking make me a dance video. And now I'm kind of in this place, man. Fucking, it's real shit. And yeah, he one got me researching all this shit. One thing led into another. Yeah, like the FEMA camps, and then, you know, that leads into the fluoride that's in your water. It's absolute brain function poison, okay? Fluoride is a brain function poison. It is one of the main ingredients in Prozac. Right? It's to make the society more easy to control, and it calcifies your pineal gland, which is absolutely my third eye, that makes it me able, where I see with the things I see that y'all can't see. Okay, that's why that and y'all are blinded by your beliefs. I mean, your beliefs are your prison. Your disbeliefs are your boundaries. Okay. I mean, right now our sky is absolutely full of fucking hovercraft hidden in plain sight. Big ass craft acting like our sun. You know, one hiding behind the moon. Big Death Star. Asshole ant woke me up. Tell me he God. Want me to tell the world he's God, and you know I basically agreed to that, based on the truth. And he tried to tell me that him and my father was one and the same. And when he did, he absolutely broke whatever deal we had. Okay, he tried to make me believe that him and Lucifer was one. And I know better. I know my father, and my father ain't that son of a bitch. Okay, my father's all loving and forgiving, and he don't pit humanity against each other. And he has one religion, it's love, and he's got one church, and it's the people, and our body's his temple, and he wants us to be our brothers, sisters, keepers, and he don't want worship, he don't want prayer, you know. He's the king, he's most high, yeah. And one thing I've always known is he's all loving and forgiving. People talking about you better repent, you're going to hell for this, you're going to hell. I'm like, my father don't judge me for that shit. My father don't judge me at all, man. My father don't judge you. My father does not judge you. You are your judge. You are your jury. You are your executioner. You are your savior. Okay. Only through the knowledge I bring you can you save yourself. You know, which ought to be common sense. I mean, really. You know, but I'm putting it out there. I'm letting you know how it is. This is what this is. This is how this really works. And, you know, this is the truth. That's what I'm here to do. You're worshiping demon. Got you on your knees in slave position. He got you being easy prey. You're praying, promising your soul for so-called favor and forgiveness. My Father's all forgiving. What judges you is your energy, your soul, your heart. Okay, and not even like God, not even this son of a bitch himself can condemn you. But what he does is he gives you the tools to condemn yourself. He baits you with fucking technology, and he baits you with fucking religions and false images and false idols. He baits you with means for you to condemn yourself. That's what he does, okay? That's how this works. You know, you're given free will, you're given a fucking choice, and he can't really take that from you, alright? He takes that from you by telling you this is what's going to happen if you don't do this. Therefore, you give it up to him, okay? But he can't really take that from you, okay? You got a choice. You got a choice to serve this evil son of a bitch and judge and condemn and kill people. Or you got a choice to be a fucking good human and be your brothers and sisters keeper. Fucking serve humanity and earth, you know. That's what gets you to heaven. You know, taking care of people. Putting people first. Just like I do. And all these other conspiracy people. y'all out there, y'all call them crazy and shit. They're not crazy. I mean, some of them might be a little misguided or whatever, but actually what's going on is a lot fucking worse than they know and a lot fucking worse than you know. And, you know, regardless, what they're doing is actually putting y'all before themselves like I have. Okay? They're spending their time, their extra time, in order to do research, which the research they're doing is on the bad guy's technology using his knowledge. Okay? I mean, you're never going to find a deception and shit using his knowledge and technology he's baited you with. Just like you're not going to destroy him with the technology he's baited you with. You know, he has not giving y'all anything y'all can fight him with. Alright? Matter of fact, what y'all could fight him with, they took from you. It was your damn swords. Okay? Your demon god rules from the so-called high heaven, second heaven. Alright? Outer space, dark abyss, bottom pit. Alright? You got these are demons. Alright? You're on the first heavens, planet Earth, Eden, Mother Earth. There's mother and model on basis, which the third heavens. Go look in your Bible, look it up, Google it. Three heavens, war in the heavens. War in the heavens told you about. War in heaven. Second heavens, first heavens, third heavens. Flat earth model. That's why it was originally in your Bible. If you had something to believe in, you believe in it. You know, you might try to get there. Don't believe in shit, don't, you know, hey, to those who seek it will find it. You know what? Those who don't seek nothing, don't believe in nothing, what are they going to find? Absolutely nothing. Alright? Heaven really ain't created for people who don't believe in it. Odds are you don't believe in it, you ain't going to care about people, you ain't going to care about nothing. It's only one life, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to. You know, I don't care what anybody thinks, says. You know, nobody will tell me. Really, you're not supposed to, you know, my law is my heart, my morals and my law, and it's absolutely my Father's attributes I value, you know, and when my Father laid with the daughters of men, he absolutely he gave us his divine feminine side. Okay? They wanted an ugly Cro-Magnon man, and my Father laid with the daughters of man, and when he did, he gave us his beauty. He gave us individual intelligence, he gave us free will, and he gave us our ability to love, okay? It is his love and our love that separates him and us from our enemies, or is supposed to, okay? They've used y'all's love against you, okay? You know, and they have demoralized you. They're baiting you with technology and getting themselves in government and creating these schools, and they've indoctrinated you into a preset belief system geared towards slavery and small minds and deception. Right? I mean, why you weren't supposed to let them build schools and churches and create governments? And you weren't supposed to give up that individual intelligence. You're supposed to fucking value those traits, okay? And our ability to love. You know, you're supposed to value that love. And love gives you the ability to have forgiveness. Comes with things like honor, loyalty, integrity. Those things are my law. You know? But I do what's fucking right, regardless of what the law says. You know? And necessarily what the law says ain't what's right. And they're not going by right or wrong. They're going by what some motherfucking demon wrote on a piece of paper. You know, they supposedly signed up for this to help and protect and serve people, and they're absolutely doing enforcing unjust laws. You know, they're not doing what they signed up to do. If they're doing what they signed up to do, instead of taking people, locking them up like fucking animals in cages and shit, you know, they'd be asking why they're on drugs. You know, why are you homeless? Why are you doing this to yourself? You know, they'd act like they care, you know, but they don't. They're just doing their job. They got quotas now. They got to fill. If they don't fill them, you know, they don't get more slave paper, and they don't get pretty little badges and shit. You know, and I call those things, and and y'all flags and stuff. That's all badges and banners of ignorance. What that is. It's total motherfucking ignorance. I mean, you know, your little invisible lines and shit. Y'all raising hell about these people trying to get away from, you know, evil over there. And y'all absolutely fucking hating on them and shit. And, you know, if you's over there living and you had to fucking live in a mud hole and, you know, you was forced to live under their conditions, you'd absolutely be trying to get your ass over here too. You know, I've worked with lots of Spanish people during my life doing hardscaping, landscaping. I mean, it's what I've always done. And you know, they absolutely give you shirt off their back. Most of them are nicer than Americans. It's being real. I'm sorry. You know, they actually come over here. One of them I worked with ain't seen his oldest kid since they was one, and his youngest kid he ain't ever seen. He won't be able to go back till he's 20. They basically stay here. They all live together, which is smart. You know, they'll pay $100 a month for bills. And other than that, I mean, they send part of their money home to the mothers of the kids, right? And other than that, I mean, they eat and buy beer. that's what they do. And they're over here away from their families, supporting their families over there. You know? I mean, fucking shit falling around me, dude. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane what we're up against, man. This shit is falling out my sky around me. It's Morgellon shit. Right here in my fucking building. I ain't lying to y'all, man. I was here and watch these hairs, and then they're like curvy, they're curly. And these motherfuckers, they'll hang on your curtains, they'll hang on your sheets, and the bottom of your couch or whatever, and they sit there and they move around. If you get close to them, you move your hand, and they'll follow your damn hand, okay? And absolutely, they attach onto you, and they'll crawl around you, and they look for openings, breaks in your skin, basically into your body, okay? And unless you live in a fucking bubble, you got this shit in you, okay? And that's just been real. Go buy you a big ass bag of salt, make water, salty as hell. Put the whole damn 5-pound bag in that son bitch and soak in it. 20 minutes, don't shave or nothing. And when you get out that tub, mind's gonna be blown, man. Don't freak out, you can call me. I'm my brother's and sister's keeper. Huh? I'm here for you. I'm on Eric Christopher Golden on Facebook. I also got one Eric Golden, pretty much, you know, same profile picture, I think. I mean, tell us me. Got a couple. I got so many damn pages, man, getting kicked out, locked off, blocked. Funny. First thing, go sign back up to another page on Facebook, and you know the first people you see. People blocked you, people you blocked. It's the first people they hook you back up with. Damn demons, man. They rule your earth, man. Y'all are killing each other, enslaving each other, in the name of real fucking demons. You understand? In order to get your fucking soul. Real fucking shit. Okay? You're on the first heavens. Second heavens, outer space, dark abyss, bottomless pit, so-called high heavens, aliens, demons. Third heavens, Mother Earth's model and base floor, flat Earth model. Alright, perfect controlled environment. Only it's flat, has firm protection from these demons trying to destroy you and your family. Alright, the stars hang from the firmament, is a perfect replica of the high heavens that my father actually sacrificed for us. Okay, my father sacrificed his life in the high heavens for us. He didn't sacrifice his life on earth. You're not supposed to be worshiping murder scenes, false images, and idols and shit. Right? And then my father sacrificed his blood for us. He absolutely he sacrificed his own family for us. Okay. Basically, they wanted him to destroy us. Okay, and he wasn't willing to. He didn't. He loved us too much. So his sin, my father's sin again, is against God, not humanity. All right. Your God's sin is against humanity. Alright? And that's fucking true. That's all fucking true. That's real shit. Well, my father loves humanity. Okay? It's Lucifer. Lucifer. They had framed my father. They trashed his name. I am the son of Lucifer. I was put here. And this guy died in a motorcycle crash. Okay? And even my own family. They're not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. Okay? Boy, I'm fucking crazy. Really fucking intelligent. And they know that. They don't have to admit they're deceived. They don't want to believe in shit. It's like some y'all out there gonna fight this shit up until it's too late. When it's too late, it's too late. Right? These armies start coming over here and going over there. War's on, man. War is fucking on. It's fucking on. And absolutely plan on all y'all killing each other out of fear, hate, and fucking ignorance and shit. My father's not allowing me to kill a human being. Right? If I kill another human, I'm not allowed in heaven. You understand? Because in heaven we have the ability and the knowledge and technology. We can absolutely fucking live forever. And we can't have motherfuckers killing humans full of judgment, hate, and fear, living fucking ever like this motherfucker that has you in a fucking war over your soul. Because it's this motherfucker that has you in a war over your soul, not my father. Okay? It's your God. It's your God who wants your fucking soul. He's a fucking demon. He's the one who wants your soul. He's the one that has you judging, condemning, and killing motherfuckers in his name. He's the one enslaving you in your mind. Alright? My father gave you free will and he gave you a choice. And sent simple rules and simple warnings. Not to worship motherfucking gods. Alright? Not to worship anything. False images, false idols. Religion, not even built upon stone. Church, nothing but, building built on stone foundation. What, big old idol on top of that son bitch, that big cross. Yeah. Y'all deceived. Every goddamn one of you. You're deceived. And you're worshiping a demon, or you think my father's a demon, or you worship my father as darkness when he's absolute light, and you're worshiping a fucking demon with light, or you don't believe in a goddamn thing. You don't believe in anything. And, goddamn. Little invisible gnats and shit fucking disappear, man. I've seen like intelligent flies have like spider in my fucking senses. I ain't even fucking with you. It's like they be hiding and shit, like peeking around glasses and stuff. Fucking crazy shit what we're up against, man. These motherfuckers can hide behind veils and stuff. They make play the invisible. They've been in my house and I could see them. My wife couldn't. Right? That's for real shit. They've been in my house. And actually my wife seen one of them. She seen the little fuckers in bed trying to grab me. She seen him, but she couldn't see the rest of them. Alright? And she couldn't see the bitch I talked to. She never seen the bitch leave. But she seen me in the house supposed to holding swords and knives and shit over her. And that ain't never happened. Okay. So they've been in my house acting like me in order to fuck with her. That's probably one of the reasons she's gone. She's scared. But she ain't saying that. Her reasoning is because I'm trying to wake y'all motherfuckers up. She thinks I was out here trying to cheat on her. And I wasn't, but now I am, because I'm done. She's done this to me like 4 times in my life. 4 or 5 times throughout our marriage, she's like leave me and abandoned me and shit like this. And it's usually always in the most worst possible time, most fucked up situation. You could leave and abandon some motherfucker. Like right now, I just might as well be dying of cancer or some shit. This fucking shit eat me alive. She fucking left me. She basically left me fucking all alone with shit. She don't care about people. I'm sure she cares about her son right now. She's crying. But we've all tried to help him, man. We've all tried to get him out of that situation. we've offered him many ways out. We were together, we tried to get him live with us, and she actually has him like addicted to boxing and shit. She holds that kind of shit over his head, my wife gets it because her addictions, and we offered fucking basically let him have what he needed to have in order to get away from her. But he'd be there a couple hours, and he won't go back. You're gonna take him back, or he's gonna walk back. He was a glutton for that shit. We couldn't get him away from her. And his demons he seen when he was fucking with that meth. They started telling him fucking goddamn hurt himself and shit. And actually, this happened the other night. I was actually making these videos about how, if they can't get me, they're gonna go for my wife and they're gonna go for one of the other shit. Goddamn, next day, I get the phone call. And I asked his girlfriend, she's like, yeah, he was saying his head was messed up again. And basically, they were messing with him again. Now, whether he was still doing drugs or not, as far as I know, he's been off of them. A lot of that shit, people out there, people selling it, they're breaking it down. And what I understand is they're taking like wasp spray, okay? And they spray it on lemon fall and shit, and they hook batteries to this shit, okay? And what it does, it crystallizes that shit, right? And they're mixing that shit in with the drugs and dope in order to cut it. And what it absolutely do is just fuck your goddamn brain up, okay? Fuck your goddamn brain up. People don't care about you. All they want's money and shit, see? That's why we go through this test. You understand that? That's why we go through this. That's why this is a test. This is a fucking test. That's why we go through this test. We cannot have evil motherfuckers who don't care about people. Don't put people first. Fucking living fucking ever. Like a fucking god. You understand? Cannot have evil, judgmental motherfuckers full of fear, hate, and judgment. And if you're sitting there fucking judging me, what I'm telling you, what I'm saying, you're fucking yourself up, man. Okay? That will never get you into heaven, boy. Gonna get you in heaven is being compassionate, all loving, all forgiving, being of hope and faith, being of love, being your brother's and sister's keeper, being a good human, taking care of other people, proving you're worthy of such knowledge and technology, the power of such knowledge and technology that you can absolutely live fucking ever. My Father created heaven for you. My Father. You don't know who sent me. It says that in your little book. You don't know who sent me. You assume God sent me. You assume I'm God's son. And I'm not God's son. I'm son of Lucifer. Okay? I'm son of Lucifer. I serve my Father. And only through my Father. Okay? Not God. Father. Father. Okay? You ain't got to call him Lucifer. You ain't got to call him Christ. You ain't got to call him Lucifer. You ain't got to call him nothing. And he's not Christ. Son of Christ. Both called Christ. That's the name y'all know. That's his book. Just like y'all supposed to be looking for John to come tell y'all what Revelations is. Okay? But that's his book. Right? That's his book. That's the book he rewrote. And when he did, he left out all the important shit. Like what heaven is stuff. About how much God hates you, which is in Ezekiel. About how much he hates y'all and how much he really wants to destroy y'all and shit. And you're just fucking creating y'all and shit. That kind of shit's like in, Ezekiel, man. The books they left out. It's all real, though. They wrote like fairy tales, it thinks fairy tale. And we are in the end of the cycle. I am the Son. The Father. I am that guy. I'm telling you how you get to my Father's kingdom. tell you, follow me. Reach my father. Don't follow me. Follow my message. Follow my warning. That's what you need to follow. Because my enemies can look like me. And something happened to me and I ever come up. I'm like, hey y'all, we need to go over here and kill these some bitches. That ain't me. Okay? You don't listen to that guy. You listen to this guy's message and warning. Alright? That these son of bitches can do that. Alright? That's absolutely real. They can hide behind veils. When I say veils, I mean, you know, fucking cloaking, like shape shift. Say, don't shape shift, these clones, these avatars, I mean, this is eternal war. And everything that you're thinking in terms of Merlin and shit is all through technology. Okay? I mean, if I was to absolutely get killed and say I was resurrected, alright, it's not gonna be me. Alright? What you done is you killed a clone avatar. Alright? And when the new motherfucker walks up, it's gonna be a new clone avatar or it's gonna be fucking me. Alright? Odds are you go look where that motherfucker is got killed. Y'all left him in a cave. That motherfucker's still in a cave. Not a zombie walking up. New clone avatar. It's all through technology. Not Merlin. Can't walk on water. Can't make the blind see. Only through technology. Only through technology, knowledge would that shit be possible. We can't bring that here on Earth. Once ran by demons. We can't bring that type of knowledge and technology on here to undo what they have done to y'all until we take back this motherfucking planet. Okay? So, like I said, if you killed motherfuckers and shit and stuff and you die before we end this motherfucker, before I take back my father's planet, I finally unite all you son bitches. Because, I mean, I'm gonna keep doing this every day until I absolutely unite you son bitches. Or y'all dead. That's up to y'all. It's gonna be on y'all. I'm playing my part, man. I've sacrificed 20 fucking goddamn year marriage. Just like I said, all those conspiracies y'all calling crazy and nut jobs and shit, man. They're not. They're actually taking the time to do research and fucking. They're putting y'all before their own lives. Okay. I mean, there's some people out there doing it to feed their egos, but they're putting trying to wake people up for themselves. And believe it or not, those nut jobs, those conspiracy shit, for absolutely putting human life before their own lives, guess what? Those nut jobs are gonna fucking heaven. They're gonna get in heaven. Because they're putting you first for their own lives, their own family, their own relationships. They can be out like y'all, partying and having a goddamn good time, drinking beer and shit. They're not. They're doing research and they're trying to wake you motherfuckers up. So they're absolutely sacrificing their lives for you. So they're going to get to fucking heaven, whether they're not jobs or not. As long as they ain't out there and killing people, and, you know. The only ones that gonna fuck themselves up, those follow flat earth. I'll tell you why. Because you believe my father's kingdom, you believe heaven is hell. You absolutely believe that you are trapped in a one-dimensional plane with demons, okay? You believe you are in a soul trap. That belief is a soul trap, okay? You are absolutely describing hell. You're trapped in a one-dimensional plane with demons and shit. You're absolutely describing hell. You believe you're in hell. You believe you're in a soul trap. And therefore, that belief is a motherfucking soul trap. And you have to try and push that shit on people. Okay? So, y'all need to stop that bullshit, because that's heaven. That's heaven. That's deception. That's deception. you're on a test, make sure you're worthy of that motherfucker. You understand that? Mm. And I have more faith in people than most people do. I know what we can be. I know what I am. I'm not perfect. I got temper. I got temper. Sometimes I'm bad about assuming shit. You know, assuming the worst. But you know, when that's the history of you, I mean, what else am I supposed to assume? You know, a lot of times I assume the worst about what my wife's gonna do. I mean, that's what she showed me throughout our marriage. I mean, so what else am I to suspect? I don't really judge people. I judge your actions. I judge your intent. You know? I don't really judge you. It's been done to you just like it's been done to her. You know, it's been done to her. She's basically dropped off on a false report. Home, fucking abandoned. She ain't really had no family like loved her. She wasn't raised by her own family, so therefore she don't really know what real love is, real loyalty is. It's fucked her up, dude. It's fucked her up. But I've tried to rescue her from that shit. It's like I tried to rescue my son from the situation he's in. Some people you just can't save, no matter what you try to do. I'm trying to save y'all. And if I fail, it's because y'all failed. Your small mind, your disbeliefs, absolutely gonna get you all fucked up. Every goddamn one of you, including your kids. That ain't right. I'm telling you the truth. I swear to you, on my soul. I swear to you. I need me a dance partner, man. I just want to cut a rug with. I miss a fucking woman, dude. I do. I miss a woman. I love that divine feminine, and especially those y'all represent it like you should. Be representing that divine feminine.